Welcome to Bourbon School. I'm Lauren.
I'm Brian, and today we're going to give you our list of some bourbons that are perfect for the cooling
Autumnal, yeah.
autumnal.
You like that?
I like it, yeah.
That was
The
good.
autumnal weather coming right up.
All right, I got to get something out of the way first. I was
What?
debating this the other day. Some people believe fall starts when school starts back up again. And technically September is still summertime. It's
Yeah.
still very warm. Do you start drinking your fall bourbons in September, or do you wait till more October, November?
So we are at the end of August right now when we're filming this. I have already started to go a little bit
You
hotter.
got your flannels?
We
Yeah,
put up our fall candles.
the
Oh,
fall
you did?
candles are
Oh,
burning.
you guys are those people.
Yeah,
And-
well,
and I-
you know how I feel about Christmas.
Yes.
Yeah, true.
And I have started
She goes
to,
hard.
Yes, she goes
Hard
hard,
in the paint.
hard in the paint. I have already gone a little bit hotter on my bourbons.
Yeah, I figured that would be happening, and that was what I was thinking about a little bit while I was doing this, just that I know you do tend to go
Yeah.
hotter in the fall and winter.
Yeah, I mean, in fairness, I still drink pretty high proof stuff
Yeah.
in the summer, but it's a lot of times it's got a lighter touch, like the Penelope Rosé
flavors are a
cask.
little different,
Yeah. But now I'm getting into maybe a little bit heavier and darker stuff. Not like full on winter mode, but I'm definitely transitioning with bourbon wise as
Yeah.
far as that goes.
I was worried.
Thank you.
I was like, oh, Jesus.
Okay.
He cleared that one up for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For all of us.
That got a reaction on both of them. Okay. Probably atrocious.
Oh,
So, okay. Why don't you go first with your first pick for a folly autumnal
Yes.
bourbon?
Okay, so I picked Elijah Craig Toasted,
Okay.
and it's not real high proof. It's 94, but the bottles are cheap and not cheap, like $50, but they're relatively easy to find.
Cheaper.
Cheaper.
They were $80.
Yeah,
and
it's
now
come
it's
down.
pretty consistently $50. Yeah.
I think that it's all in the title here,
Yeah,
Toasted.
yep.
I mean, when you get those campfires going at night and you're looking for kind of a sweet but oaky finish on that, it's kind of like it's from the name, it's toasted. So
Yeah.
you're really getting that, that fall feel, the crackle.
Yeah.
But it's not going to hit you over the head proof-wise.
Yeah.
And I think it's just a really good bottle. And I drink it year-round, but I think it's a good fall bottle.
All right. Are you ready? I might say that's like the perfect pick out of all 6 of these.
You think?
Like,
Really?
because it is. It's like you're starting to get into like the heavier, sweeter flavors,
We're not at
but
our
it's not.
110 proofs yet.
Yeah. What a good pick. I was actually going to pick, I did not, spoiler alert, I didn't pick it, but I was going to pick Penelope Toasted for the same reason.
Yeah.
But then I kind of made a list and then picked out the ones that I kind of like the best. So,
What you got?
okay. So for me, my first one, you could see I don't have one right now, but one of mine is just
That was on my list.
a maker's pick.
That's
right?
funny. Okay.
So Maker's Mark pick, I think, is like another one that's kind of perfect going into fall. Usually, I believe they're all under, like this one's 108 proof.
Yeah.
So it's not crazy high in proof. I think most of them come in under 110. And it's got like that flannel feel
Yeah.
to it.
And I think I like the heat with Maker's Mark too. It
Yes.
has a nice heat to it. It's really good for fall.
Yes, this is bringing a little bit extra heat. It's definitely still got the sweetness of the wheated bourbon. It's got some spice in it. A lot of Maker's picks, to me, have a lot of fall spice in them, like those kind of fall flavors. I get that out of a Maker's pick, and it really doesn't matter. I've had some. We had the one. I don't know if it was this. This is the one from Colorado. I don't know if it was this one or one's from Buffalo, but it was like a campfire, and it was like perfect. And some of them you get like some clove and cinnamon and stuff. I think it's a perfect fall pour. Like I said, it bumps up your proof a little bit, and it gives you the perfect flavors for fall. And obviously, I need to go get one because
have a
fall is
question.
coming, and I need one.
Do you associate clove and cinnamon more with fall or more with Christmas?
The whole thing, colder
So
weather.
That seasonal.
Yeah.
And I consider that whole part of the year, like September through December,
Yeah.
where I want those.
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely, agree. All right, what do you got next?
All right, so I picked Same Old Moses. Any of the Same Old Moses bottles will probably fill this kind of yen
Yep.
for a spice.
Yep.
Comes out of Texas, but it's aged in Oklahoma.
It's
Or
they
sourced from
source it from
Texas.
Texas, but the distillery's in Oklahoma. Yeah.
Right, this is Wander Folks.
Yes.
Wander Folk Spirits?
Yep. Guthrie, Oklahoma.
All right, where's the proof on this one? Because I'm trying to, I had this is 111.
Okay. This is the sherry cask finish,
Yes.
I think.
The one that you sent me home with that we got sent. Thank you.
The double oak.
Yeah, that was great. I love that. I finished it already. It's in my basement. I had to save the bottle. But I like this as a fall bourbon because it's fruity, but there's also like a lot of those fall flavors like cloves and nutmeg and stuff. It's light, but it's also, you can see from the color that you're going to get a ton of flavor
Yeah,
off
that double
of it.
barreling really gives it a nice color.
Yeah, and it lives up to, like, it doesn't hit you over the head with alcohol at all. It's pretty smooth for 112 proof or whatever that was. I think 111.8.
Yeah.
And it's just got a nice oaky flavor to it that I really enjoy.
I love it. So we've had 3 different ones now. We've had this one, the regular double oaked, and then I have the rye that's finished in Amarone barrels, and they're all exceptional.
They're all really good. We were talking before about how, because we like Rebecca Creek so much and we're putting these pieces together with Texas.
Yeah. Like I'm wondering
source.
where they get this whiskey
Yeah.
from. It does. It definitely has some of that Rebecca Creek profile in it.
Yeah, it definitely. Yeah, it reminds me of Rebecca Creek
Yeah.
a little bit, which is why I picked it.
And this was one of the first whiskeys we like absolutely loved.
Yeah, it's just so
Way
unique.
back when. Yeah.
I wish you could find this in store. I
I
don't
know.
think you
They were
can.
kind enough to send us some.
Yeah.
But we can't get it here. So
Buy
anybody.
it online.
I don't think for New York. No. Damn it. It's very the guy from the distillery was telling me it's very difficult to ship alcohol out of Oklahoma. They have very strict rules. So
I
we actually
I was sitting here blaming New York.
no, we had to actually have this shipped to a store. Our friend Kathy
Okay.
received this for us at
she
Sheridan
did.
Wine and Liquors, and then
Well,
we were
thank
able
you,
to get it.
Kathy.
So thank you, Kathy.
The best.
Yes, she is.
All right, my next one is a Four Roses single barrel, and this could be the standard single barrel at 100 proof, or if you find a barrel strength at usually around 108, 109, 110 proof. These ones scream fall. They're like spicy, they're peppery, they're not necessarily like real sugary sweet
No, they're not. I
bombs.
was just thinking that.
They are the total opposite of what
Like a
we
summery,
usually
yeah.
what we usually drink. They're not real super light.
No.
They really have a unique flavor profile. And sometimes that's why they don't do as well for us in blinds.
Blinds, I know. Once you get put up against the sugary stuff, you're just
Yeah.
a runner for us.
Yes, but I'm telling you, once you get into colder weather, you get into October, November, and the weather does start to get a chill in the air, that is a great drink. Now, if you don't like it, like at a higher proof, the 100 proof is great, and you can find these easily for $50.
This is something like if you have because we're entering dessert season, so if you have a real sweet like piece of apple pie or something, you don't really want something sweet to drink
Yeah.
that with. This is something that would really complement a super sweet
Yeah, right.
treat.
Yes, like a good contrast. The barrel strength have gone up in price. The first one I ever got, the one I got for both of us in New Jersey, was $70. Now they're consistently like 90 to 100. You can find them more often, but they are a little more expensive. But Four Roses single barrels are great for fall because they really do just start to really change the flavor profile and away from the summer stuff to maybe some cooler weather. So there you go. What do you got?
Okay. We actually just tried this together. We had tried a sample of this before. So this is Joseph Magnus Cigar Blend Bourbon. I've heard so much about this, and we did sample it at one point.
Yeah, we did a mystery box on it, and it was awesome.
We all really liked it. So I was really happy when you got this. Somebody send this to
Dave
you?
Vogelsang.
Dave Vogelsang. Thank you, Dave, because this is like really, really good.
Yeah.
So this is coming in at, okay, so this is batch 189. It's, I can't, my math ain't mathin'. It's 56.92. So what is that, 112?
Almost 114.
Almost 114 proof. So it's, and you would never know that tasting it because it is so good. We all agreed. I think Marianne said it, so I'm going to quote her. She said it's sweet, hot, and buttery.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Endorse. I mean, you would never taste the proof. You don't taste the proof at all on this.
No.
I do, this is cigar blend, so I do pick up on some of the kind of like
cognac.
tobacco.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Like those really rich flavors.
Yep.
And but not in a dynamic way that is very smooth and like, it's nothing hits you over the head. It's like It's not a one note. There's lots
No.
of flavor notes in
Yep.
this. So it's really, really good. And you can kind of taste like the vanilla of like almost, people are going to yell at me for this, but I love those Swisher Sweets.
Do you really?
I love one. I love them. And it
Okay.
kind of, I think they're delicious.
I'm not
It's a
gonna yell at
nice
you, I'm
balance, between the like sweetness of like whatever artificial sweetener they put in there and like
Sure.
the tobacco, the sweetness of the tobacco, and it's really, really good.
It is
I love
delicious. And this is one that even into the winter, it's warming enough. Like, because I get a burn here, but it's not like a high proof, harsh burn. It's like the same kind of burn if you drank like a brandy or a cognac, like you get that nice pleasant burn in
Yeah.
the back of your throat. You get into the winter with this one too, because it does have kind of a warming thing. I really like this. I am so appreciative that Dave sent this to us. It's a really great
And
bottle.
it was on my list anyway, and then I showed up today.
Boom.
And you
and
had
there
it.
it was.
It was meant to
It's like
be
magic for you, Lauren. Whiskey magic.
whiskey magic.
All right. My last one, I'm going to go with a little local flavor. Okay. This
Oh, you
is
just like the name.
Buffalo Distilling,
Is it 1 foot cock?
1 foot cack.
Of course.
Okay. But honestly, this I am not putting this up here for a laugh. This is actually delicious.
Ooh, maple.
This is the maple, yes, the maple cask finish bourbon. Now, the bourbon is only 80 proof. This is not
That's
hit you
not
over
like
the
it.
head. No, you're right. This is not hit you over the head bourbon, and I don't believe it says crafted and bottled by Buffalo Distilling, and I know somewhere it says where it's distilled in Indiana. So it's MGP. So this is very similar to their standard bottle where it's MGP sourced bourbon, but then what they do is they finish it in local maple casks from a maple syrup farm in Ellicottville.
Oh, really?
So it's all local. And this is such a nice balance. Like we have the smoked maple up there, the Knob Creek, and it is way too sweet. Like
Yeah, that's what sometimes when you get something like maple is a strong flavor.
Yes.
And if you overdo it on that, you're going to ruin the whole thing.
yeah, I agree. And this one I think strikes a nice balance. I think it would be, I'd love it even more if it was 90 or 95 proof. But it is a really nice, easy sipper. Like when you're in the fall and you're starting to feel like that mapley feeling. You know what I mean.
The maple leaves are changing.
Yes, like the leaves are
The
rustling.
leaves,
Like
yeah.
I will sit on the patio
Deck. It's our deck.
on the deck and put the Bills game on and like sip on this.
Yes.
Like it's a little chilly out. I'll put this shirt on and like put a little of
You
this in
could
a
see the
glass and sip
Toronto
on
Maple Leafs play.
the Toronto Maple Leafs. But who would want to really? I mean, dude, that's a losing proposition.
dare
but-
I?
Yeah. But anyway, that's my last one. I think it's a different one. It's definitely off profile as far as the proof, and it is, like I said, it's sweet, but it's not overpoweringly sweet. This is a really nice one. It's seasonal, so they're actually going to just be putting this out probably in the next few weeks. The new release of this should come out because they release it in the fall, and then when it's gone, it's gone.
Right.
And I've actually had a few people reach out about hand deliveries of this. So we're going to take care of that once the new release comes out. But that is a good one. Buffalo Distilling's Maple Cask Bourbon is delicious. So first thing we want is for you guys to let us know in the comments, what are some of your favorite bourbons to start drinking in the fall as the weather starts to change, gets a little cooler? What do you kind of switch over to? So let us know down in the comments.
And if you liked our video, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and ring the bell for notifications.
So you never miss another episode of Bourbon School. Let's cheers with our cigar blend. Cheers.
Finish mine.